In the dim glow of flickering screens where bits twist into qubits and reality bends at the subatomic level, a revolution whispers from the shadows. Welcome, seekers of the unknown, to Quantum Shadow's hype or hidden power. I'm your guide through this enigmatic realm, where fortunes rise like phantoms in the night, and bubbles loom like unseen voids. Today, we unravel the mystery of quantum computing companies, their explosive growth, their sky-high valuations, and the chilling question, is this the dawn of a new era, or the prelude to a spectacular collapse? Buckle up, the quantum veil is about to lift. Picture this, a world where computers don't just crunch numbers, they dance through parallel universes, solving puzzles that would take our classical machines eons. Quantum computing promises to crack unbreakable codes, simulate molecules for miracle drugs, and optimize chaos in ways we can barely fathom. But in 2025, as stocks soar into the stratosphere, whispers grow louder. Is the growth real, or just smoke and mirrors conjured by investor frenzy? Let's peer into the abyss and name the players lurking there. The pure quantum titans, IonQ, D-Wave Quantum, Rigetti Computing, and Quantum Computing Inc., have seen their market caps balloon like dark matter expanding the universe. IonQ, the trapped ion wizard, commands a staggering $16.5 billion market cap, with some estimates pushing it toward $20 billion amid recent surges. D-Wave, the annealing alchemist, hovers at around $6.1 billion, its shares riding waves of optimism. Rigetti, blending superconducting circuits with classical hybrids, has exploded, up over 4,000% in the past year alone, though its exact cap fluctuates in the billions amid volatile shadows. And Quantum Computing Inc., the enigmatic upstart, sits at about $3.5 billion, despite revenues that barely whisper above $61,000 in recent quarters. Then there are the giants dipping tendrils into the quantum void. Alphabet's Google Quantum AI, part of a $2 trillion behemoth, Microsoft's Azure Quantum woven into its $3 trillion empire, and IBM with its quantum cloud, bolstering a $200 billion fortress. These aren't just numbers, they're portals to potential trillions in future markets, or traps for the unwary. But justify these valuations? That's where the mystery deepens. On one hand, real breakthroughs lurk in the labs. In 2025, we've seen quantum supremacy claims evolve, IonQ's systems hitting 64 qubits with error correction whispers, D-Wave optimizing logistics for shadowy enterprises, and Rigetti's hybrid platforms teasing practical applications in finance and pharma. Investments poured in, $1.25 billion in Q1 alone, doubling last year's haunt. Chinese researchers even flexed quantum muscle for complex simulations, proving the tech isn't just theory, it's manifesting. Valuations soar because quantum could unlock a $53 billion market by year's end, growing to hundreds of billions by 2045, disrupting everything from cryptography to climate modeling. For the big tech overlords like Alphabet and Microsoft, quantum is a sliver of their vast domains, justified by R&D that fuels AI synergies and patent hoards. Yet shadows creep in. These caps often defy gravity. Quantum Computing Inc. trades at over 9,000 times sales with revenues so minuscule they echo like ghosts. IonQ's 63 times 2027 sales multiple scream speculation, not substance. Error rates plague qubits like curses, making scalable, fault-tolerant machines a distant mirage, perhaps 20 years away if breakthroughs don't shatter the veil sooner. Skeptics murmur, quantum hasn't solved real-world problems yet, it's hype-inflating bubbles, much like the dot-com era's phantom promises. Rate cuts and AI cross-pollination are pumping air into this void, with stocks like Quantum Computing up 27% in a day, Rigetti's 2,200% miracles feeling more like illusions. Now the chilling query, how many of these spectral companies will succeed? History's ghosts warn us. Think the dot-com bust, where thousands vanished, leaving Amazon and Google as victors. In quantum's foggy landscape, perhaps only 2 or 3 of the dozen pure plays will endure. The giants, Alphabet, Microsoft, IBM, have the moats, deep pockets, talent black holes, and ecosystems to weather storms. Pure players like IonQ and D-Wave might merge or thrive if they hit utility scale first, but Rigetti and Quantum Computing Inc., their low revenues and high burns suggest many will fade into oblivion, acquired or bankrupt in the quantum winter ahead. Odds? I'd wager 20 to 30% survival rate for the small fry. Success hinges on error-corrected qubits by 2030, not hype. So how much is realistic and how big is the bubble? The real core, Quantum's potential is immense, trillions in economic value by mid-century, revolutionizing drug discovery and optimization. But the bubble? Massive, inflated by FOMO and speculative wins. Current caps total tens of billions for pure plays, yet revenues are whispers, under $100 million combined. That's a 100x plus multiple on dreams, not deliverables. Realistic slice, $10, $20 billion in grounded value from early apps like quantum sensing and hybrid simulations. The rest? A yawning bubble, perhaps 70 to 80% froth, ready to pop if milestones miss, like the crypto chills or AI overpromises. Yet, in the quantum enigma, bubbles burst to birth stars. As we step back from the veil, remember, quantum isn't just tech, it's a gamble with the fabric of existence. Hype dances with reality in this shadowy tango. Invest wisely, or risk vanishing into the void. If this unraveling intrigued you, subscribe and hit that bell for more mysteries from the edge. Until next time, question everything, for the quantum truth hides in plain sight. Fade to black.